Mouta Massi, bringing you the latest happenings in dancehall and reggae music. Welcome, it's Mouta Massi, and here are the stories making the cut for today. Apparently, this camping and music festival called Dry Diggings has been promoting that Chronixx, Anthony B, King Yellowman, President Brown, among others, will be at the show. However, when Reggaeville posted it, Chronixx came in the comment section saying, "I'm not at this festival. I will never be. I don't know them. They don't know me. Never spoken to them, and they have never contacted anyone from my team." He left another comment saying fake diggings. Over on his IG story, he said, "Now it's hard to imagine how this festival disorganization even got to the point where my name is a part of their promotion. It exposes a bigger truth about how Jamaican musicians and artists are seen by these crazy groups. Just so the world knows, Chronixx is independent and the entire Chronixx team is only focused on Chronixx. It is not that we are unreachable. It is not that we disappeared." What procedures are these festivals and booking talent agencies following in securing these supposedly big reggae names? It is mad what is happening. When you hear that massive, Chronixx will not be there, so if you did book on a ticket, you don't get scammed. I saw this shocking clip over TikTok massive. I hope the relevant authorities see this and do what they need to do. Anyways, check it out.
Man had attacked him. Affi confessed today for a crime he did 12 years ago.
That went to the airport, okay? Because I'm a man, I'm being blunt. I'm being blunt as day. She was in the car with me and I took her to the airport. Okay? So within the essence of it, humanity, to see that she's dead now, she didn't even get a funeral, that's real life. You really think you're gonna play with a real nigga of my caliber? A jokes nigga that knows how to get money and could fuck any nigga, any bitch, and has the power of fucking gravity? You really think that you're gonna play him? Exactly. She thought she could have played the nigga, start fucking another nigga, because I'm now officially in the States and life is moving differently. And I have to then, all of the thing that comes with living on and moving on, not even fully moving on, but putting herself in a position to get to the levels. What happened? She didn't even get a funeral. One of the toughest bitches on the set in fucking break. One of the toughest bitches in respect. To ask Spice about her cousin. A Spice cousin. And what she got? She got nothing. She didn't even get a funeral.
Her daughter had
Suck your mother, girl. Who was some cement on that and stuff or now what? Just like that. But if you know now do someone a
Yes, massive. He did say Spice cousin. So if there's any credibility to this clip, we appeal to the relevant authorities to do what they need to do. Have you guys seen the park in Clarendon that them claim say $10 million spent over there? Well, me buck up on a clip here over TikTok. Check this out.
Watch your people, watch ya. Look how the people take off idiot now. So me come and lick out for $10 million sitting. What you then come do? See it there? They run come put little concrete on there, so. And run come put up this here. That MSC one next one missing there. You see me I say? And no matter what you want to do for $10 million bill in this place here. It no matter what you want to do. We want to for $10 million bill here, so. All the general come down, because we are make sure they come down from the place here. Look for $10 million. It no matter what you want to do. It no matter what you want to do. See it there. See it there, one part of this, so Mr. See it there. More to tell me say $10 million do this here. They can't tap me. Because we are bad people around here. Southwest Clarendon we come from, we're afraid of people. Colonel Thief in Charles Jr. want to know how it go. We want to know how it go, want to know $10 million go. Go tell them for liar and carry receipt them come. See it there. Watch them bill park, watch ya. Look there. Look there. Tell me now. They run come clean up. Should they see me put up on TikTok and sitting, they might run come clean up and go and accident take people for eat. See I eat that them people I take for. You know see I eat that they could eat that people I take for. We want to know how it go. Because in Affi go, Pernell, no matter what you do, you better just pack up and surrender because you can't win.
We need answers, and an audit needs to be done for real. This is insane. Anyways, Massi, if you want to think about this, let me know in the comment section below. Cartel had his sold out show over in St. Kitts. Check out these highlights.
Set me free, set me free, set me free. Girl, I want them because of you. Love them, set that up. Set me free, set me free, set me free. Girl, I want them because of you. Love them, tender touch them, different girl. Love them, tender touch them. Yeah. Tried to catch me last night. And she sing up. You know the boss and that's alright. You know you want the love of life. But me I feel a new girl every night. Look, me never mean to. You must see me. Anna. Bernard. You know you want. Yeah. True. Then what? Just love them. See the biker. It's who not in me. What's the got it, girl? Done it up. Position like a pen on the pandy biker. Position like a pen on the pandy biker. Nobody needs something and your pussy biker. Look. No dirty panty, no dirty panty. Make sure that your set is not for your auntie. If you're not Christian, just go see only the fear for the football net. No dirty panty, no dirty panty. Look, just go see only one mesh. Support the panty of that. The panty are white. You see, if you come here without underwear, then if the panty are brown, if I'm grey. But if the panty are blue and the catches are pink, I don't do that. Position like that when the panty are. You ready? Because you're not gonna be nice. Tell me where you lie. You want me drive or you want me ride it like a bike? When you have to rabbit hard, you pack it up in life. Now we keep it spike, not because we pussy life. So when we put it on the left, and we take it on the right. Every nipple them arrive, set it up in a me try. One ticky appetite, every nipple get a bite. See them up, we go feed me and a rat we go fight. I be happy wine for your cocky like this. He leave your breast like because she's Irish. He don't care cause he rich feeling. You are my mister, you are my miss. Give me with the pocket, give me with the tie miss. And when you are gone, look for something like this. Kissing you, knock it up, hey. Baby, broke your back. I know, Spice. I know. Whoop.
Wanna hear Sir Alkaline? I got to interview with Cliff Hughes. This is his first interview in 10 years out here in Jamaica. He's also making an investment in agriculture massive. But anyways, his show is around the corner. Will you be attending? Let me know in the comment section below. Wayne Marshall and his eldest son went tune for tune. And trust me, it's such a good thing to see. Check this out.
Alright, we're going to go tune for tune and test the little juvenile and see if we go on. Let me start. Ooh, the shape of me. Would you believe I lost the race again? But I'm coming again cause I gotta be there. Oh, I'm trying to get to you. Sing. What I know, hey, little girl,
Fresh drop.
something I've heard. Cause baby action speak louder than Say what I know? Come on, I love you like a fish. This is the goal. I want.
One brand new Ferrari just landing at Jamaica. Massive. Check this out. Big congrats to Nick the Great One on his latest addition. Yes, my dear Ferrari, dear Jamaica, I don't know. Have you guys seen the news where they're saying that 24 babies have died at Victoria Jubilee Hospital since June? Also, the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Jacqueline Biazor Mackenzie, has confirmed an increase in the number of newborn deaths at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital since the start of June. But she says the rise is not linked to an outbreak of infection at the island's main maternity hospital. The Southeast Regional Health Authority says preliminary data indicate the majority of the affected babies were born prematurely with significant factors that could have predisposed to serious illness. Well, there you have it, Massive. Them I say it's not a problem at the hospital that's killing off the babies. It's actually sick babies that are dying.
I've taken note of the response from the Southeast Regional Health Authority and the Ministry of Health as to the cause of the deaths of the babies at Victoria Jubilee Hospital. First of all, reject any notion that these babies died because they are premature. Nobody in medicine knows what a fragile baby is. These are real babies. You are admitted to an ICU when you're very sick. A baby is admitted to a neonatal ICU when they are premature or they're very sick. So to say that they're premature and of low birth weight is the reason why they died is like saying that a diabetic died because they have diabetes when you weren't treating the diabetes appropriately. So do not allow them to change the narrative. The other thing that I see going around is that there was no infection, as if this is some great achievement. This actually makes everything look worse, because if it is that it wasn't an outbreak that you can identify and treat, and it is just because of a result of chronic understaffing, poor supplies, overcrowding, and a lack of investment into the development of the neonatal ICU. Plus, there is no relief ICU, neonatal ICU at the Bustamante Hospital for Children, which is the premier institution for neonatal care, or should be, because it's the largest pediatric hospital in the Caribbean. They have no support. So once you are in the neonatal ICU at the Bustamante Hospital for Children, if anything goes wrong there, that is it. There is no relief. The government has not made the investments that has been necessary to upgrade that ICU space, in spite of all the talk that they made in 2015. As a result of that, something as basic as a portable X-ray cannot be used to diagnose respiratory illnesses and whether or not you have air outside of the lungs, the proper placement of tubes, etc. To diagnose air outside of the lungs in some kids, in some babies, what doctors and nurses have to be doing is to shine a flashlight to see if there are any shadows like that. Or when the babies are stable enough, to transfer them to KPH on bumpy corridors while breathing for them using an ambibag artificially to get them to get the scans. It's unacceptable. Do not allow them to change the narrative. All the outrage out there by the parents, the families who have lost their loved ones, and the families now that are fasting and praying as mothers go into delivery at VGH and other hospitals, they have all right to be outraged.
Warren Ware, former Jamaican Olympian, broke his silence about our athletes transferring to Turkey.
You know, most of y'all read the news, see the little clips them about the Jamaican athletes who switched to Turkey. And ever so often you guys ask me my take. And hey, what's good, man? Some of them I reply to, some of them I just ignore. But may I shed my light on this one a little, just because you guys have been really asking me about it. So I'll ask you this question. Why do some of y'all friends, parents, uncle, auntie come to America and join the army? Is it because them just love go war? No. Them doing it for opportunities. Them doing it for a better way. Because at the end of the day, like, why would you get up and fight for your country that you never born? You understand? That's the same concept what me I go say with the athletes them. Switching. You understand? For a better way. Yes, they're like soldiers running for a country that they never born, but at the end of the day, we all want financial gain out of our talents. It makes no sense me I run or me I do something and me not get paid. It's only unfair, it's always unfair to athletes when people want you to do good for them but not to do good for yourself. Because these athletes switching are no difference than you going to work somewhere for a better pay. And the place where you come from give you everything. I understand that, but at the end of the day, everybody wants financial gain, because when track and field done, or when sports done, as much as you want something to show that you did it, you still want to make sure so you earn so you can move into the next part of life. So these athletes switching to Turkey, me not bash them. I encourage athletes to go out there and seek better opportunities for yourself, because at the end of the day, sports is a short time span. And then some sports are not as lucrative as some sports, and then some events are not even as lucrative as some events. You get me? And I'm going to tell you the reason why Jamaicans are full vex. Because it's not the first Jamaicans are switching to Turkey. In 2016 Olympics, we had 2 guys who represent Turkey and 1 guy represent Bahrain. You understand? One of them used to go JC, big JC athlete, and one of them used to go Ulmaz. And them 2 men switched to Turkey. But you guys never noticed. You know why I never noticed? Because these guys weren't medal, not contenders, you know. These guys weren't Olympic or World Champ medalists. These guys were what you consider some regular man who run tracks. So, I'm telling you guys, the floodgate open, and more athletes are going to leverage their talent for financial gain. Because where we are from, loyalty don't really bring you far. You understand? Because in my aspect of when I say that, I don't mean say you can't be loyal. But what I say is, if you have your talent, you can't confuse talent and tell a man to be loyal with him talent if him not eat food for him family. So yeah, that's my two.
Want to say massive, it's the same thing. When we have with people them who gone in the army, gone fight war for country, probably dead off, and our athletes leaving to run for another country. It's basically the same thing. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comment section below. So that's it for today, Massive Montana. Big up on a nice clean self. Enough love, enough respect. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Positive vibrations going out to the Massive. I'm Mouta Massi. Magan.